the beautiful Nicole, a Crump.
That's right.
All right, so we've been out of the loop for a minute, but we got some hot topics right now. Just talking about some craziness that's going on in America. I'm almost to the point, you know, I'm so kind of pissed off with America right now, y'all. I ain't even lying. Like, I would really go back to Africa. Do you hear me? If that's where I'm from. Hey, I don't know. I go back.
No, you don't.
I will come back.
No. Come on, now.
I mean,
that's another topic.
What are you saying? That's where we can agree to go as opposed to going.
Exactly.
I'm not going
to. Because do you think? I think black people. Well, I think we have a chance. I don't think nobody's gonna put us in no damn FEMA camp.
Ain't nobody putting us.
No. Really?
I'll go to Morocco. I'll go to Egypt. But like that's it. I ain't going like Nigeria, Kenya, and all that. I'm not doing that.
I don't go like to Ghana. You know what I'm saying?
Listen. Most African people hate Black Americans. They can't stand us. So fuck them. I'm not going.
But not all African people hate Black Americans.
I didn't say, but I'm like, you know, a lot of the major countries, especially Nigerians, Kenyans, Ethiopians, Eritreans, they do not like Black American people.
Yeah, so do you think if we go,
No, they just say that we're like a bastard mixed breed mud race. We're cotton pickers. We're cotton pickers. That's what they call it.
We don't know our history.
There you go.
Okay, but if we don't know, then teach us.
Fuck, they don't want to teach because they shit is fucked up too.
They try. We don't want to hear them out because we think it's bullshit. We so fucking. We so fucked up with the white man's game story, and we don't want to. We look at them. You're going to hell. You're going to hell.
But see,
you're the devil. You stupid.
Here's the problem I have.
We don't want to hear them out.
Here's the problem I have with that. When people from Nigeria and Kenya and the Congo.
Oh, are you saying within their
yeah, when they come here,
like I know I have some friends that are African. They
what do you mean?
I
don't care.
You so what?
What are you saying?
I have a few friends that are Black.
No, my because before I started saying some shit, like I'm clearly not, you know.
Just too late.
You've been tampered with. Yeah. You've been tampered with.
Roughing is in your blood.
Yeah.
It's too late.
So y'all feel like
now the COVID almost passed. She got to be out in the sun probably by another couple hours.
But take that out of half. Take that off.
We can tell you.
You've been tampered with. Real life.
You know.
No,
the real. Then we can talk.
Right. Mario could maybe be Egyptian with a hat.
Hey, I am not saying that my shit is like Mario, okay? Or Winston's.
Well,
I know I look like Sam Cassell on the table.
The little bit I have left.
The little bit that's there.
But I'm still gonna rock what I rock. But that don't make me less black.
Listen, you paid for that weave, it is yours. And don't never let nobody make you feel bad about it. Slang that thing, bro. It's all good. Shit. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I don't like it.
But no, here's my thing. You know, this is an argument that I had with an African dude from Nigeria who called American black people cotton pickers. And my thing is this. Dude, y'all don't even own y'all shit. Y'all shit is owned by England. It's owned by the Dutch. It's owned by the Germans. It's owned by the Chinese. Their whole industry is controlled by Europe and Asia. So y'all don't even own your fucking resources. Shit came in and got raped and pillaged from you all. So how are you going to look at us like we're less than?
But that's my point. It's only a small percentage of us that know that.
Right, true indeed.
So 80% of us that don't know that is what they taking advantage of. True. Dumb motherfuckers.
True.
Sorry guys, not saying you're dumb, but the dumb motherfuckers.
But the ones of you that are. I don't care. We will tell you today.
I don't care.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
No, keep going. I'm done.
Okay, but here's my thing though, and I don't even know. We kind of like off topic with it, but it's cool.
Yes.
But I feel like we're not less black than they are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
if anything, we're worse than, you know.
How are we worse than
black as it gets, especially in the U.S. So
hey, we're getting off topic here. What are we discussing?
Right.
Are we discussing Jeffrey Epstein? I want to get into his ass.
Let's get on Jeffrey.
Whoa. That didn't sound good.
Right.
Whoa. I didn't mean that.
Pause.
We want to discuss Jeffrey Epstein.
Pause.
And the Clinton. And the hit that was put out on you.
Pause.
Thank you, Trump.
What would
and
Trump say about Jerry Epstein with that in a gay reference? He'd probably be like, I wish I saw I wish I'd see Jerry Epstein in a room full of 10 prison inmates and a jar of Vaseline.
No. So in other news, we're going to also discuss Toni Morrison.
Yeah. Famed author.
Did I remember plural? Am I singer? Morrison's.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Morrison.
Yeah.
Cool. So Jeffrey, let's talk about this.
Jeffrey Epstein. Okay. So for those of you who don't know, Jeffrey Epstein is a billionaire who ran a sex trafficking ring out of several of his estates, and one of his buddies' estates, his good buddy, being Donald Trump, the Mar-a-Lago estate. They used to have sex parties. There's a case against Donald Trump right now from when Trump and Jeffrey Epstein raped and sodomized and beat a 13-year-old girl. The case has been reopened. Epstein was in custody, in jail, and miraculously, in solitary confinement on suicide watch. The camera just happens to malfunction that night, and they find him in his cell, dead from where he hung himself. No, that shit was a hit. And before you people start talking about all this, oh, fuck the Clintons, that shit's dumb as fuck. I posted something earlier. If the Clintons have so much power and belong to this secret shadow assassination organization, why the fuck couldn't they get Hillary elected? So stop that Clinton shit. You all sound stupid. Okay, anyway.
Bitches.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Fuck niggas.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
Oh, fuck ass,
bitch ass.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody give a fuck about that shit.
Oh,
Like,
pussy ass niggas, man.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's the SWAT team.
Sorry, we're not sorry.
Sorry.
Y'all weird.
Sorry, not sorry.
Feel
me, Cole.
Sorry, we're
So
not
so tell me, so what did Trump say? What was the tweet about?
He basically said, Clintons. Hey, niggas, we know it.
He was like, he basically did the misdirection thing.
I like that nigga.
Where Trump normally puts everything off on Obama. When some shit's fucked up, Obama did it. Now that this shit is coming back to hit him, he was like, hey, Hillary Clinton snuck in the jail cell and hung the shit out of Jeffrey Epstein. She killed that motherfucker. I know she did.
Bruh, what Trump
The Clintons did that shit.
It's what I thought Obama was going to do. Just lie and just be a victim.
Right.
Trump is in there like, let me show you how you supposed to do.
Right. Because Trump is the most niggerish person I've ever met in my life. He's gangster as fuck.
I hate him, but I respect him. I never thought I'd say that.
Because
I can always respect somebody who don't give a fuck about the human race, man.
Well, his conviction on lying, the way he doubles down on lying,
he don't care about you.
It's special. It's special, but he's a fucking piece of shit. He's a narcissist. He's a vile, disgusting human being. And him and his billionaire homeboys got together, had a hit put on Jeffrey Epstein, because Jeffrey Epstein got a list with all the motherfuckers' names on it. He was about to tell every goddamn thing. And it was a bunch of people about to go down. Now they stopped that shit. And that's why Jeffrey Epstein is dead. But good fucking riddance, because he was a fucking pedophile, sex trafficking, low-life dog piece of shit. So fuck him.
So,
good riddance.
A monster.
Yeah.
Hypothetically speaking, if he was still alive and he was to be convicted, what would be the proper sentence for someone who was sex trafficking minors? And your opinion.
My opinion? If I was a lawmaker?
Anybody, because all of them are crazy, nasty pigs. Like for me, I would say the death penalty. I would say
clearly, you burn alive.
Right.
Yeah. You get your dick chopped.
Some sort of torture.
Bring Jason Voorhees back. Michael Myers. I'm just saying, you need the worst possible fucking shit to happen to you.
Yeah.
Seriously, I look at pedophilia. Seriously, that's a serious topic.
Right.
I look at that shit as worse, equivalent or worse than death.
Yeah.
You got to. These are fucking innocent ass people.
Yeah.
You're taking advantage of.
Yeah.
Taking their innocence. That's some bitch ass shit.
Yeah, sex trafficking, pedophilia.
You don't need to survive anymore after that.
Yeah.
There's no need for you.
I think you should be castrated with no anesthesia. I really do.
Hey, sir.
Hey, how are you, Mario?
We agree on a lot of stuff.
It's crazy though, because in today's society, it's like they serve time if they get convicted, and then they let them back out into the free world to do the same shit.
That's why you should be castrated.
Listen, it's a system.
That's why you should be castrated.
They want that. The motherfuckers that do less shit get more time than the fucking monsters do.
Right.
Murderers.
Right.
5 to 10 years. and somebody that stole some shit or robbed and run, whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Big companies and shit. I'm just saying, like, come on, bro.
Plus, Jeffrey Epstein was a billionaire, so we all know that he was not going to serve any real time. And not
he was going to spill the beans.
He's going to spill the beans.
That's why they killed him.
Cut a deal and disappear.
That's why they killed him.
That's why they killed him, because there would have been too many people who went there.
Of course. Too many top.
Absolutely. Motherfuckers who run this shit.
Yes. Yes.
It would have been too many people.
He had to go. He had to go.
Yeah.
He had to go.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's disgusting.
Yeah, and it's disgusting that this was our president's one of his best buddies. And he joked about, ha ha ha, Jeffrey really likes the young girls. He likes them young. Ha 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 ha. Piece of shit.
There's the man that likes his daughter. Come on.
Right. This motherfucker was like, if she wasn't my daughter, I'd date her.
You voted for him, not us.
I didn't vote for him.
Vicky, real quiet.
Did you vote at all?
Did you vote for him, Vicky?
I'm sorry.
Did you vote at all,
Vicky? Vote. I mean, not vote.
I don't think I would be the type.
I'm just asking you, did you vote, Vic? See, I still haven't gotten an answer. I'll take that as a no. Okay, moving right along. No.
Well, we talking about voting. Who would y'all consider the best candidate right now?
I mean, y'all go ahead and start because I've been debating my friends about this for weeks. Y'all go ahead and start.
How do you feel about Biden?
I don't vote.
How do I feel about Biden?
I don't vote.
How do you feel about what he said recently?
Well, here's what I feel. Here's what I feel about Biden. Joe has a fucked up history. The reason that Joe Biden was made the vice president is because they had to take somebody who was almost a conservative and put him as vice president so Obama would be electable. Biden made Obama safer for white people in middle America to back Obama and older white people to back Obama because he was the checks and balances. Joe has done some fucked up shit, but he ain't done nothing any more fucked up than any other politician that's been in politics since the fucking late 70s. So, if the goal is to beat Trump and get that fucking piece of shit out of office, in my opinion, the only candidate that stands a real chance is Joe Biden.
I mean, but Joe, to me, he's speaking the same.
Elizabeth Warren, I like her too. And I think she's probably one of the smartest of the candidates. Yeah. But when Elizabeth Warren goes up against Trump because she's a woman and they've already discredited her with the Pocahontas thing.
You're talking about his followers?
Right.
There's just too many of them and they're fucking stupid.
Well, here's the thing. He can kill her in the debate because he can go, oh, so you're an Indian, right? And then here's the fucked up thing about America and women and politics and women. If Elizabeth Warren goes into a debate and eviscerates Trump, which will not be hard to do, then they're simply going to spin it, oh, look, here's a woman being all emotional. This is why women shouldn't be president. And she's immediately discredited. And because of that, even though she is one of these smarter candidates, and I think if she was elected president, would do a great job, because of that, against Trump, and in this current climate, I don't think she stands a chance of beating him. Not because she is not intelligent, not because she is leagues ahead as far as her issues and everything, presidential candidates. You know, I think she is. But it is going to take.
Do we still think this should count? Never mind.
Yeah. It's going to take a tall, old school white man to beat Trump right now. That's just what I feel. And I could be wrong. I often am. Exactly. That's what the folks are saying.
4 more years.
But that's just my opinion. What do you feel, Vic?
I just believe right now.
4 more years.
He's full of followers. And Trump.
You think he got a chance in him?
Unfortunately,
I think Trump will be in 4 more years. I really do. Because
Bill
Black, what's up, homie? What up, player? It's been a minute, man.
We got some feedback. What did Ms. Bowman say?
Honestly, there are no Democratic candidates qualified to run. Sad to say, Trump may return another term.
Okay.
What do you mean qualified?
Ms. Bowen, you right.
Trump's not qualified.
Trump's not qualified, but he's got this shit in the chokehold right now. And there's too much infighting in the Democratic Party. They're all tearing each other down. And what the Democrats can stand to learn from the Republicans, the Republicans don't give a fuck. Once they get their candidate, they back that motherfucker to the wall. They don't give a shit what he does.
They could be fucking Jason Voorhees. They could back him. That was his past.
Right.
What about now, the future?
They would be like, We have footage of Trump chopping up babies with a machete. But did you see the way he was swinging it? I mean, his arm he chopped off their head with one swing. That takes talent. That's my guy. That's literally how they'll fucking be. But Democrats don't do that. We tear each other down. Well, you know, back in 1962, he backed segregation for a little black girl that wanted to go to school, and I just think that's wrong. Motherfucker, that was 40 years ago. The fuck does that have to do with today? That's why Bernie Sanders doesn't stand a chance. You know? Or Bernie's too fucking old.
So, but y'all really sleeping on Andrew Yang now?
Who? You know what, Andrew? I like Andrew Yang.
He's speaking so
I like Andrew.
I think everybody else is still talking the same shit. Andrew is the only one that's coming with something different.
Exactly.
So,
and who's making total sense.
Exactly.
But here's the thing. An Asian American is not going to beat Trump. I don't give a fuck how much sense he is making. Okay? I like Tulsi Gabbard. I like how she eviscerated Kamala Harris at that fucking debate. I thought I was watching a rap battle. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she killed her ass. You know what I mean? And Tulsi is making a lot of sense. But once again... What about the dude from Texas? What's his name? Beto discredited himself. Ain't nobody taking Beto seriously. What did he do? Beto just jumps on. He flip-flops too much. I like Beto earlier. I like Beto earlier on too, but nobody takes Beto seriously, especially since Beto kept all that goddamn money after that campaign. You know, he think don't nobody know that shit. But I'm just they was watching. Yeah, I'm saying, but I'm just saying, like, to be realistic in this climate, I think a lot of the candidates have great platforms. Andrew Yang, what's his name, Yang, is saying absolutely amazing things. He's a hyper-intelligent guy. He was the only person at the debate that said, we got to stop all this infighting and focus on the task at hand. Nobody else said that shit. Because the debate was just about, let's attack Joe Biden. Well, you fucked up, Joe. Remember when your mama said that shit about black people? My mother's been dead for 60 years. And the bitch should be dead. You know, it was just like, they were killing it. Let me ask you about this real quick. What are your feelings, ladies? And I want yours too, because I mean, you got strong opinions on this. Yeah. What are your feelings on these shootings recently and the gun laws and how we should tighten up on the so-called gun laws? What are y'all thoughts on this?
I mean, go ahead.
Yeah, don't be disrespectful. She will shoot you.
I just think, you know, we should have gun laws in place. I believe. But I don't believe that the gun laws should be so stiff to where we won't be able to get guns when we need guns. Because I just think everybody's like, oh, guns are bad. No, it's the people, it's the nigga that's getting the guns that are bad. You know what I'm saying? Well, the niggas ain't actually getting the guns. Okay, I ain't saying niggas like in regular. The niggas ain't shooting up shit. She meant to remove that with crack on. I'm talking about, that's niggas in every race. Let's get that right. Crack up. Go. People that don't need guns are getting a hold of guns. I don't feel like we should just strictly take gun laws away to where the public people can just not get guns. So I'm gonna get mine before.
I enjoy my firearms. Exactly. They make me happy.
Exactly. That's how I feel.
So you're saying you have illegal firearms in your? I'm kidding.
I do not. However,
Vic, in your
I ain't got no felonies or nothing.
Keep going.
No misdemeanors. I can get the gun. Like you can have a misdemeanor and get a gun.
Yeah, you just can't have a felony.
I ain't got none of that.
Don't ask me how I know.
I ain't got none of that. But yeah.
But hold on, real quick. So all you're saying is you believe in firearms, but not the automatic rifle type ARs and extra shit that motherfuckers use in the military.
I think for me, how are people guns like that? How are you able to just? I mean, I see people getting them, but you shouldn't be able to go. I don't think go into a store and then order an AK and you know what I'm saying. Back in the day, that used to be like just military shit. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like anybody can go get.
You can go to the Dick's Sporting Goods in Noonan right now and buy you an AR-15 for $800. Don't ask me how I know.
Wow.
Vic, your thoughts? I'm sorry. Chime in, please.
I just feel there should be some type of mental screening in order to.
Exactly.
In my opinion, I don't know if like the license. I don't have one. I don't have a carry
license.
Yeah, I don't have that. But if you're to have a mental screening. Honestly.
Yeah.
But
what do you have to say?
Well, just to chime in on the middle screening, even if they make that law, it's the same as buying alcohol or weed or anything else illegal. You're gonna find a way to get it. So there's gonna be a way to get it. They're gonna get it anyway. The point is, quit sending the motherfuckers over here. Quit making it accessible.
No, I feel like it should be something. I mean, of course, it'll never happen, but just like how health insurance is obtainable, but you can. Some people can't afford it. Like the prices need to go up. The fucking tests, I don't know. Like something needs to be put in place. Obviously, the gun laws, but I don't know enough about it. I just know yesterday I was in Food Depot and I saw this white dude he just looked
like he anytime,
like he was ready to do it.
And he had his hands talking. He kept like messing with. He just looked like he didn't belong there. I'm like, I honestly never deal with that feeling every day.
So why don't you carry and do the same thing just to be prepared to maybe offset some of that?
Because Vic knows karate.
Tension.
I don't know karate, but I know crazy, and I know throwing. I will throw some shit with the foot. I will throw some shit with
I know it.
Especially if I need to
get a rubber band ball may not be any defense towards a AR-15.
I mean, I know that I know some shit to get out.
I get it. But listen, a wise man, listen, I get it. I'm not saying take the guns off the market, but the great Chris Rock once said, okay, sell the guns. Let them buy the ARs.
Right.
But make the fucking bullets so expensive. Why are you buying 100 rounds?
Right, like they do cigarettes.
Right, okay. Make them cartridges $1,000 for, you know what I'm saying?
But they still gonna get them because you're gonna have somebody that got the plug.
But here's the thing,
it's gonna limit it.
Yeah.
No.
It's gonna limit it. It is. That's a start.
Because then you'll just have people making bullets in their basement, and people be selling bullet making kits.
That's true too. But that's a different bridge to get to. But we got to fucking narrow the shit down somewhere.
Here's my take on it. First of all, when people have the argument of we use these rifles for home protection, for hunting, if you've grown up and you hunted, like all the people in my family, you can't hunt shit with a fucking military grade rifle.
Exactly. You need
because exactly. You know what I mean? So
you need a scope, you need
that's a fucking fallacy. You know, for home protection, you're going to kill yourself and probably everyone else in your home with a military grade assault rifle. Exactly. For the assholes who say, well, I have this to protect myself from a tyrannical government. Your little AR-14 is not going to protect yourself because ain't nobody going to come knock on your door and try to take your fucking gun. They're going to send a fucking military vehicle to blow your home up. Or they're going to bomb your ass from a remote location. Or if somebody's bored and just wants to have fun, they're going to send a drone to your home. And your little bullshit pea shooter's not going to do shit.
We are past that.
Right. So here's what I think. My thing is, just like you have to register and maintain insurance on a car, if you buy a certain type of military grade weapon, you can still have it, but if you are a responsible gun owner, you will register the motherfucker and you will get the right type of insurance and maintain it. You have to do that shit with cars. You have to do that shit with exotic pets. You have to do that shit with antiques and paintings. That shit has to be registered and insured.
Right.
So even with cars, every couple of years, you have to upgrade your license. You have to maintain your insurance and registration. If not, when that shit runs out, your license is fucked up. If you get pulled over, your ass is going to jail. Your insurance is not fucking going up.
More speak of legislation.
Well, I'm just more legislation, like, because if you're a responsible gun owner and you say you're a collector or I use it for sporting, just like people who get expensive cars or classic cars are willing to pay the registration and the extra fees to have these type of vehicles, if you're legit about wanting to have the guns for these purposes, why would you not, want to pay the extra registration or have the insurance if it's really about you're a responsible gun owner?
It's not about that.
Exactly. It's about you're a scared motherfucker. You have a microscopic dick. You think that black people are going to come take away your daughters, or Mexicans are going to come take them away, or the government's going to come try to take your guns, and you're going to fucking defend yourself. Fuck you. That's bullshit. We don't give a shit about you. We don't come to y'all motherfucking neighborhood. When we got to work in y'all neighborhood, we don't want to fucking be there. Like, fucking relax. And ain't no Mexican thinking about y'all. No Mexicans thinking about, well, you know what I want to do? I want to fucking go to Roswell, like a really nice neighborhood. And just like, I don't know, walk up to the first fucking house I see, it's like a $2 million house, and like, fuck you, this house is mine, I'm going to rape your daughter, I'm going to sell you drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, where your guns?
That sounds pretty accurate.
Like, they don't. Dude, here's the problem Trump and them got with Mexican people.
White supremacy, man.
And most other ethnic groups, except for black folks here, they come over, they establish their own communities, their dollars stay in their communities, then they send that shit back to their countries. That's the bullshit why Trump and them don't like them. It ain't got shit to do with them coming over here.
Bring others over.
Thank you.
Green
and they do the same thing. So, but no, that's my take on that. If you're a responsible gun owner, you won't give a shit about registering your fucking military-grade assault rifle and getting the proper insurance on it. But this is America, and the gun lobby runs and owns everything, so I doubt that shit will happen. Unless Donald Trump himself was almost assassinated and taken out by a deranged shooter like Ronald Reagan was, and Ronald Reagan banned all that shit, because remember, for a minute, military-grade assault rifles...
What was it, the early 80s, right? Was it 81?
They were banned.
It was,
yeah, it was just the legislation on it ran out. And then, don't forget, back in California, when the Black Panthers were standing on the fucking Capitol talking about our Second Amendment rights, they banned all that shit.
Quickly.
With the quickness.
No problem.
You know what I'm saying? So, unless something like that happens...
the fucking KKK can meet at the Capitol in Atlanta and be protected by the fucking police.
While they are heavily armed with what? Military-grade assault rifles.
You know what?
Crazy.
Mario, let's get some military-grade assault rifles. Just walk downtown and see what the fuck happens.
Oh.
Carter, I love you. Keisha, I love you.
Y'all crazy. But yeah, that's crazy. I guess that's our take. We can't get right. Hey, listen.
By the way, Toni Morrison, happy birthday.
Toni Morrison.
She passed away.
And
she would have been 88 years old today.
No.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
We wrapping up.
Mario, you are fucked up. Mario's like, she would have written an 88 book had she been here today.
Great.
Shout out to
rest in peace, beloved. Rest in peace, beloved.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace. Y'all don't know who Toni Morrison was. She was a Nobel Prize winner for literature in 1993. Her novels were very visionary, with a visionary force and poetic import. She kind of gave you the essential aspects on American reality and as far as black people here in America. So she was a iconic figure in the black community and all globally, all over the world. So rest in peace. Condolences to her family and her loved ones. So
that was a joke. We love you.
All right.
Dale, what up, homie?
All right, y'all. But we gonna come back to y'all next week? You know, we can't get right. We trying to get this shit right, y'all.
Shit, it might be tomorrow.
Yeah.
It may be tomorrow.
Exactly.
But yeah, thank y'all for tuning in, and we'll keep y'all posted. Follow our page, Can't Get Right, on Instagram, Facebook, Can't Get Right. Personal page, shout out to personal page.
I don't even know the name of it.
It's Houston Perry.
There we go.
Houston Perry.
Yes.
I'm actress Nicole on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
At the with 2 E's, CHEE, Victoria Green.
They're not gonna read that. RioRashad.
Leave me alone.
RioRashad, Instagram and Twitter. We love you.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Stay black, people.
Peace out, y'all.